Welcome guys to our new exciting podcast inaitwa Football Today Show. I told you that the show itakuja na ndio hii. I've made it and we are going to start here today. Football Today starts with a game of games, game of legends, game with tradition, game yani of blood, game of war. Man United versus Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp's men traveled to Old Trafford with the aim of making Premier League history by securing 9 wins in their opening 9 games. Wow! Your team iko moto sana. Indeed, the Reds sit atop the league standings and are in prolific form, the kind of form that a Man United versus Liverpool game prediction yani haiwezi kuwa poa for the whole. And if that wasn't troubling enough already, man, United fans only have to cast their minds back to what happened the last time they played Liverpool. A defeat was the final nail in Jose Mourinho's coffin. It literally fired Mourinho. That game yani killed Mourinho's career kabisa. Since then, hajapata job anywhere. Yes, he'll find a job now, but this is the longest period kabisa we have seen Mourinho without a job. Fast forward now to this year, 2019. I don't know. Results are terrible for Man United. And maybe we can say anything about the game. Mimi Semi Kitubaya says Matimani hawezi shinda hiyo game. It's a tough game, but okay, well, all evidence implies that Glazers will stick with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The visit will surely deliver his side consecutive defeats. You know, I remember Kitambo Old Trafford used to be a daunting place to visit, but unlike the fortress it was under Sir Alex Ferguson, traveling teams are now no longer afraid of its atmosphere, nor its occupiers. No one in England fears Man U at all. Hakuna. Man U yani it's seen yani as a normal team these days. 20 league titles. No one fears it. 3 Champions League medals. Trophies, sorry. Hakuna mwenye anatambua sahi. That's just part of the history. It's like saying Arsenal invincible, sorry. Hiyo team yani haijulikani. Hakuna mtu anajua team ile it does not perform. 12th position, no. And none more so evident than in Newcastle dropping last weekend that ended in another defeat for the Red Devils. Seriously, they were beaten by a team which cannot score goals. It is so shocking for Man United. And I don't know what will happen with this Liverpool side. A Liverpool side that contains Mane, Firmino, Salah. A team that is literally pouring out goals. They're sharing goals. Killer game. They have not failed to score more than 2 goals per only one game, which was against Sheffield. And it was a very, very tough game. Okay, the only good thing that Man United have right now is their record at Old Trafford against Liverpool. For as it stands, Liverpool have only won twice at Old Trafford in the last 10 years. The record stands at winning. Liverpool wameshinda 2-2, they have drawn 2, and they have lost an incredible 7 games. Sincerely, coming to this game, Man United really are in trouble, because if you see the position of Liverpool, they are first. They've won 8, drawn 0, lost 0. Man United, in the other hand, are 12. They've won 2, drawn 3, and lost 3 already. That's their worst start in many years, my friend. And they're not scoring goals. It's just an average of 1.13 goals per match, which is so very poor. That means they're just scoring a goal or none. Seriously. And they're conceding too much. They have been conceding a goal a game. That's the average kabisa for Man United. For me, again, as I say, Man, they really need to be serious and have some cojones during matches. Tactically, they are abysmal and weak. They are being bullied by all the teams. Concentration levels are poor. There is no leadership in the team. They're just messy. Seriously. That 3 shots on target from 8 league matches. Wow. Wow. They have the 5th number of shots at 110 and ranked 16th in terms of conversion rate at 11. The striking position seems to be troublesome position for Man United, because truly since injury Marshall, they have just been struggling to score a goal a game. This game versus Liverpool, they need to do something. If not well, at least they live to they live to tell the tale. Just boom told the two game Arsenal and versus Liverpool seriously. Okay, now to team news. For my United players who are out is Bailey, Dalot, Fosu-Mensah, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just confirmed 2 days ago that Pogba and De Gea will be available for the game against Liverpool. While Marshall, Jones, Wan-Bissaka, Lingard and Greenwood are all being assessed before the game on Sunday. So maybe other news will be on the match day on Sunday. For Liverpool, Nathaniel Clyne is the long-term absentee for them, and Shaqiri, Matip are just late fitness test. Plus Salah also had a really small injury, but I think he'll be back for the game. So for me to predict this game, this is a hard game. Even though people are beating Liverpool to beat Man United thoroughly, I don't expect to see that because I think something will happen. I think Man United will put a fight. I still have confidence in them that they will do something good. And if they lose, it's their own problem. But me, sincerely, I have faith in them. So I'm going for a draw. But if it's that bad, Kabisa, I think they will only be beaten like a 2-0 or 3-1. Yeah, you know, young, but I strongly believe if they go everything right, Waki play tactically well, the way they played against Liverpool, they might even break the unbeaten run of Liverpool. So I think Man United have a good chance to do this if they do everything right. If not, game we have other Premier League games which will be Crystal Palace versus Man City at Selhurst Park. Palace and City have met 20 times. Palace winning 3 while Man City winning 15 of those matches. 2 matches have ended in a draw, and on average in direct matches both teams have scored an average of 3 goals per match. Palace in the actual season have an average of 1.06 goals per match, and while Man City have an average goals of 3.20 goals scored per match. Man City, I know, will be so determined to get the Premier League title defense back on track against Palace. The champions fell to their second defeat of the season when they lost 2-0. As you can see, Man City, their away form is very leaving them good. They've won 10 of their last 11 away matches in the league, and their favourites to win this game again. However, Hawks men are only 2 points adrift of the opponents after an impressive start to the campaign. Okay, to team news, Sako will face a late fitness test after struggling with a minor strain, while Luka Milivojevic is available once again following suspension. Stones, De Bruyne and Mendy will all be in contention for the match, and I think that's good news because they really missed De Bruyne. De Bruyne, that creative spark was not seen there in the game of Wolves in Atakana Kabisa, because I think De Bruyne is a key core of the team. And for other news, that Leroy Sané were because the last time still sidelined. Unfortunately, Laporte is a very big miss up for defense. The defense has been shady. They're conceding left, right, and center. That should be a scary thought. Maybe we should, with Jones back, so that they should not, have a dismal performance against the champion. It will be a hard thing to do. Even if they lose, they should not lose by that amount of goal. They should try, because the defense since the signing of Cahill has been very good. Wanajaribu kabisa. I think Cahill may experience that backline, and if Sako is back, Cahill and Sako will do a fantastic job. So just one fun fact to remember is that Man City have only lost once at Crystal Palace. Once. The other game is Sheffield versus Arsenal, which will be at the Bramall Lane. Sheffield and Arsenal have met 6 times in their history. Sheffield has won 1 match while Arsenal has won 2, and the other 3 have ended in a stalemate. The last time these two met, Sheffield took all the 3 points back in 2006. Arsenal have never won on the Bramall Lane. This season Sheffield wamekuwa poa. They have had stellar performances. Yes, not the brightest due to the league position, but they are trying kabisa as a new promoted league. They've only lost by a margin of 1 goal against Liverpool, which was a 1-0 defeat, and Leicester 2-1. They lost 2-1 against Leicester, man. Your team, it was a poor game, and I think game Liverpool, it was just kama si mistake ya their goalkeeper Dean Henderson, wange draw na ingekuwa yani something momentous. Hiyo team iko sawa vizuri man, na Arsenal wanafai kwa rada. This game is a hard game, na sidhani Arsenal yani vile with their shaky performances, it will be a tricky game for them. On average in direct matches, both teams have scored 2.29 goals per match. Sheffield have scored an average of 1.53 goals per game, while Arsenal have scored an average 2.35 goals per game in the season. Okay, so for team news, I think Sheffield have a very fit squad. It's only 2 people, their starman Oli McBurn and David McGoldrick face late fitness test, and I think for the rest watakuwa they will be available for selection of the game, while Arsenal, Reiss Nelson is the only one ruled out, while Lacazette is training well and is being assessed and he will be assessed before the game, while Ozil also Mr. Emery says that Ozil might be given a chance for the first time. He has not been given chances before. I think his creativity is being missed, and I think anafaa kuwa tu kwa game ya Arsenal. Not all games, yes, because of his work rate and kupotea kwake, yani Ozil hupotea tu kwa game. Hiyo ni fact. Ozil usually disappears kwa game. I hope yani they've patched things up with Emery and everything will be alright. Let's go forward. Other game will be Chelsea versus Newcastle at the Stamford Bridge. Marcel Lampard, I need to applaud him. He's playing scintillating football. Anacheza ball poa sana. Mimi, actually, I'm a big fan of Lampard, and I think he can really take this team to top 4, or even maybe waweza fika hapo number 2 the way things are going, because I think that this Chelsea team, yes, it's youth, but the mixture of youth and experience, man, ni science poa. That's something yani people wanafaa kuelewa. It really works. A mixture of youth and experience. If you see other teams like Barcelona 2008 with Guardiola, it was youth and experience. It really did good things, great things. Hadi wa leo, they're just, manzi, youth and experience is something nice. Hata tusiende mbali, by the way, last year Champions League, Ajax, the famed Ajax, wakina De Ligt, wakina Frankie de Jong, it usually pays off. So I think Lampard with Chelsea, it's a very perfect match. Now wanafai kupewa chance Lampard akawie to Chelsea for a long-term contract, maybe after 5 years, because he's doing better things than other coaches. Seriously. For the game, Chelsea and Newcastle will be at the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea and Newcastle have met 44 times, Chelsea winning 26 matches, while Newcastle 10 and drawing 8. On average, both teams have scored 2.57 goals per match. A fun fact about Chelsea, man, ni Chelsea wamekuwa kifunga first half over 2.5 goals in almost the last 3 consecutive games. Manze, in the Premier League, manze, team, I just love the attacking sense. Bring out attacking football to its core. Kama wewe si fan wa football, you will hate Chelsea. If you really love football, if you really love tactics, yani the way Liverpool started playing Klopp, the gung-ho style, Chelsea are playing just like that. You know, the gang style. Hawaogopi kuattack. That's the beauty of it. Newcastle, on the other hand, are the opposite of football. If you love or hate football, you'll still hate them because we wanacheza, man. They have they have an average of 0.93 goals per match. Manze wako na striker ka Joelinton. They don't want to play high ball. They want to just Manze Steve Bruce needs to do something about it. Yes, walishinda against Manu, but kwangu I think they beat out of form Manu. Okay, this might be the worst Manu I've ever seen in my life, but Manze, Newcastle are worse. They're so bad. So bad. Their gameplay yani haiko. Hopefully, I think this game yani itakuwa hyped up, itakuwa poa, kila mtu atakuwa pumped. Chelsea, Newcastle. Let's go. Let's turn to team news. Loftus-Cheek, Emerson, and Van Ginkel are the long-term injuries. Kante, Rudiger, they're also facing late fitness tests. Christensen, Reece James, and Kovacic, there are doubts of the game. I don't know why, but I think
now we're off the Liga.
Might be in the game, but it's still a doubt.
Game ingine deadly sana for Atletico
Madrid
versus
Valencia.
Newcastle.
Atletico will be hosting Valencia in what is sizing to be
Lejeune
one of the most
are the ones who will
game.
miss out the game kabisa. The
home
and
side,
Hayden,
as
Atletico Madrid
had made a very strong start to their campaign. However, Vitu zimeenda very downhill in recent matches. As Los Rojiblancos have managed to collect just one victory in the last 5 games, which is shocking. On the positive side, Simeone's team are now unbeaten in 4 league games, and also they have not conceded in the last 4 games. If I can say, wamekuwa kicheza kimungu Atletico. They just against Valencia in all competitions. I think season ikiendelea they'll just pick up kama kawaida.
Diego Simeone knows how to
Valencia's form by the way improve of late, as they are currently in a amazing 4-game undefeated run since wachapwe na Barca 5-2. Losche wamekuwa inconsistent kwa away games of late in the Spanish. Wameshinda tu 3 wakalose pia 3 on their travels, which is so bad. A 1-0 win against Athletic Bilbao ilikuwa the last away game. Ilikuwa the last game, by the way, the last away game, na ilimaliza their 2-game losing run away from. So basically, Madrid and Valencia have met 44 times. Atletico Madrid winning 17, Valencia winning 13. 14 matches ended in a draw. On average, direct matches, both teams have scored an average of 2.36 goals per game. This season, Atletico Madrid average 1.71 goals per match, while Valencia manage 1.38 goals per match this season. The team news is that winger Vitolo and right back Visalco have been ruled out of the game with injuries, while Valencia, Carlos Soler, Geoffrey Kondogbia, Angel Gaya, Gamiero, and defender Piccini are also out of the game. Games zingine moto za La Liga will be Eibar versus Barcelona. That's another game to watch because Barcelona have not been that good away. They're still struggling with wins, and I think this game will be another tricky one because Barca are missing key players like Piqué due to suspension, because it will be the first time since a very long time, since last season. I don't remember when, but they have not been with Piqué, and since that, without Piqué, the last time they played with Umtiti and Lenglet, the game did not go well, as you can remember. So Eibar and Barcelona have played 10 matches so far. against each other. Eibar have never won against Barcelona. Barca have won 9 of the games. One match ended in a draw. On average, both teams scored a 3.9 goals per match. Eibar in this actual season have an average of 1.75 goals per match, while Barcelona have an average of 2.06 goals per match in this season. The team news is Escalante has been suspended for Eibar, and Cote, Burgos and Correa will all be unavailable to that match. Pique and Dembele too have been suspended for Barcelona, while Junior Firpo and Samuel Umtiti are both back in training and are included in the traveling squad, but will be assessed further before the game starts. Another game will be league leaders. Real Madrid will travel Iberostar Stadium, which is the home of Mallorca. Mallorca and Madrid have met in 34 matches, Mallorca winning 10, Madrid winning 19. Five of those matches have ended in a draw. On average, this season, both teams have been scoring an average of 3.21 goals per game. Mallorca wako na 1.9 goals per game this season, and Real Madrid wamekuwa average 1.88 goals per game. I think Real Madrid for sure this season, watu wengi wamekuwa wanasema wako na issues nini, but honestly this team wameshow up. They have been showing up kabisa, winning decisive matches, although they have been conceding too many goals because the defense is so leak this season. But I really commend Zidane. Amejaribu sana, because being number 1 in the league sahi na vile all teams are hard to beat. I really commend them because they are really trying defense wise. Wanajaribu kila kitu inakuwa poa. Not only for that lack of concentration kwa defense, everything is going on with striking. Benzema, I have to give it up to him. 6 goals in the Liga, that is a very very good return for him already, and I think anajaribu yake yote, though at least anabeba team for now. He is really doing his best for the team. Okay, for the team news is Mallorca, only Serdar will be unavailable for the team. The other people are okay. Also Abdul Babarahman is going to be assessed for a late fitness test. For Real Madrid, Nacho, Asensio and Fallon Mendy are the long-term absentees. Doubtful are Marcelo and Courtois, but I think Courtois will be back after being assessed, and he's already back in training. Everything will be okay with him. Marcelo also will be assessed, I think.
Hopefully
this weekend
will be exclusive
on
crazy
today evening by the medical doctors. It will be okay to start or even be at the bench.
Thanks for the support, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe. So mimi nakuja tu results. I know that all this game, man, I've told you, lazima muone, man. Hebu try, man. Even if it's half of this year, this game will be exhilarating. It will be fun. Tansana Mimi, I cannot wait for that Man U and Liverpool game, plus Dortmund and Mönchengladbach game. Those are the 2 games I have to see. They are games of the highest level, and man, I know this week is going to be very fun kabisa because of these games. Napenda nyinyi nyote mafan. Thank you for everything, and please don't be afraid. You can comment up or down at the comment section. Be free to say anything, any question, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe. See you guys next week. Arrivederci.